Bronny can go in front of ESPN.
Nigga, my mama gonna go to war, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old she is or how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah. But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see Shadour.
Right, it's about to get
Dion
Dion already
none of that.
We all saw what we saw, and you know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's
It's like, when you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Was it worth the 30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
You was up. You remember? Was it bingo night or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But I'm gonna keep it high level, and this is gonna just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like this. This is why I'm broke and you got money. this whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is, I am undefeated.
Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to light up.
Oh, he's getting up.
And show, yeah, we doing this for real. This is what I do. I want to go rebound.
This one?
Cut that up. I got a match. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's ugly. Sack on your first play ever in the NFL. Y'all know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper, but I would always love to hear from a player because they play the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song I got.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
Well, you think you can do something with that? Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes.
I'm light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Let's get
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it.
What's cracking like a back into the jack and G's are up, cause we's are up. Oh, I know it's 5 in the morning on the West Coast. West Sea for Leah, Nia. And a lot of people still sleep. But love for you guys. I'll be your cup of coffee, telling the truth, breaking it down. We're gonna talk about that Luka Doncic trade that was a secret on purpose. Jeannie, what happened? Oh my God. She said, I had to keep it away from LeBron. I had to keep it away from Mark Cuban. Had to keep him clueless. We'll talk about that. We also gonna talk about a lot of Stephen A. Smith and Cam Newton. Just getting it out there right now, warning you guys, because they had a great sit down. What was it, with the Funky Friday interview? And he asked all the topics that we are interested in. So he talks to him about LeBron and him and that feud, that issue, that beef. Is it personal, Stephen A. Smith? Don't lie to us, because Marcellus is going to break you down in film session, and he's going to be able to tell the real from the fake. We also going to dive a little bit deeper into Megan Thee Stallion, pause, and Klay Thompson's issue. We're going to dig into that. Coach JB. Y'all know Coach JB, my dog from the city of Compton. We're going to talk about how he gets away with the way that he goes at players and approaches media. Real spit. More of the black community turning on Stephen A. Smith. He talks about the pain and how tough it was that his people turned on him. We're going to talk about that because y'all know how y'all act when somebody ain't on the code, somebody ain't in the monolith. So we're going to break that down. Kobe and Shaq. For more of Gary Vitti, he broke that down. He was behind the scenes, and he actually articulated it better than I've heard anybody else talk about it because everybody else want to change their story. Everybody else want to say something that didn't really happen. Love Gary Vitti for his realness. More of Stephen A. Smith talking about Molly Qerim, where she at, why she gone, etc. Everybody want to know what's up with Molly. We all know she landed on her feet, and she's doing Ring Magazine and other things, but why she ain't on First Take, homie? Real spit. And then we got to get into that Jason Whitlock and Stephen A. Smith. Because Stephen A. Smith was mad at Cam. He was like, you didn't look out for me. You didn't take up for me. And Cam like, dog, you your own man. Shoot. That's what Cam wanted to say, but Cam know he also likes that employment. So we're going to see how they dance around that one. That's going to be fun. All that and more. Basically, we ain't getting into none of those topics now. Let me stop. You know how we roll on this show. We just talk. We just live. And what happens, happens, Captain. So let's get into it without further ado. If I could get this thing off my screen. Oh, I can. Good. So how you guys, let me make sure I show some love to the members, everybody out there. I see you Stomp, always in the building. Shout out to you, big dog. Respect. I don't know what kind of emojis you finding, but good for you. Let's get the top 5 out of there. MD Tilled. Y'all got to have some real, like have a screen, what is this, a screen name or something? Have something I can read. All right, so shout out to you. Restream Bot is 4. Damn. Jay Grizz is 3. Money Boy Trey, what up, homie? You just sound like you were banging growing up. And Stomp DC is number 1, as usual, per usual. We always got love for him because he's the one that hooks y'all up too. All right, without further ado, let's get into some king things. Y'all know what we talk about on this show. Greatness. We give out flowers. So this happened last night. Did y'all peep it? Okay, something simple, something quick. And you heard the laughter in the background. That means somebody famous is around. People have this nervous laughter around famous people all the time. And I'm not even famous, but people be laughing around me. Like, they don't know what to say. They're like, he picked up LeBron. That's not funny, but it is nice. It's cool. Who is he? Oh, Will Anderson Jr. Wow. And he had to put that obviously on his gram and say, freaking legend. So a funny moment actually gets funnier. Actually, it gets funny because it wasn't even funny the first time, but you know how people act. So let's get into this because they have turned this into no way, man. LeBron was asked about Texans defensive end Will Anderson Jr. after the game, the one that just picked him up. What LeBron had to say about that, boy?
I think the moment was pretty cool. Yeah, I just said, it was good to see him. That's my 4th child.
Now,
what was the moment like? The moment was pretty cool. Yeah, I just said, it was good to see him. That's my 4th child. Yeah, him and Bronny are twins, and don't nobody know it. Me and Savannah have been trying to keep it under wraps for a long time. But no disrespect to his parents. Like, his real parents. Let me not get nothing started. But unbelievable football player, deserving of everything that he's got, and. It was definitely dope to see him.
Yeah, dope. Now, everybody know the running joke. Once again, look at that. Golly. He almost looked more like LeBron. Like Bronny, you can see that little hybrid in there. You can see a little bit of his mama in there. That's all daddy. Look at the difference. Like that forehead, that's round, that's mama. That's all daddy. That's a football head and that's a basketball head, ain't it? You can just see it. Oh, man, they look alike. That's hilarious. Good to see LeBron embracing his others. Respect to him. And LeBron balled out. Lakers are done. They on to the OKC matchup. But before we get there, what was crack-a-lacking in the locker room after J.J. Redick?
We get an all-in call after the game. And when we all went in there, I don't know why, but the lights were off. And literally every single guy was going,
I hope y'all went to school and know what that means. GOAT. That's the GOAT call, baby.
I mean, it speaks to his greatness. He's you know, to me, he's had the greatest career of any NBA player. You know, we get.
Ooh, take that shot! Pow! You better look out though. That you better duck. You better not take no shot at that. You better not take no shot for LeBron. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to appreciate people while they're still here. You got to wait for them to die, and then they got to make a movie about them, and then they got to sell worldwide box office, break numbers, and then everybody fights over your estate, and then they say, oh, the movie wasn't that good. Oh, I'm talking about Michael. Sorry. That's what we do. We don't appreciate Jack until it's gone. Now you love your ex-wife. Fool, when you were with her, you was a bad husband. So Stephen A. Smith, he's still here. Talk about it.
Knows all he got to do is call, and I'll be happy to come on.
Did you feel a certain type of way that LeBron went on Pat McAfee's show?
Yeah. But it wasn't because he went on Pat McAfee's show. It was because he went on there to insult me.
I don't believe that, but who am I? I don't call anybody a liar. I just say I don't know if that's the truth. Here's the thing. Here's a one tidbit that you can always tell with somebody. People, I want to see if y'all catch it. All right, let me see if y'all catch it. Let's be this show.
Knows all he got to do is call, and I'll be happy to come on.
Did you feel a certain type of way that LeBron went on Pat McAfee's show?
Yeah, but it wasn't because.
Okay, yeah, but it wasn't because. What are you talking about? Oh, you already have heard everybody saying something, but I'm not everybody. My name is Cam Newton. I asked you, did you feel a certain type of way? And he said yes. But it wasn't. Wasn't what? What was it? So people are supposed to lead with the affirmative. When they don't, be careful of them because they already dancing around either the truth or what they think everybody else thinks, which is becoming a reality to them. Nobody talking about none of that. What was your issue? Just go forward. Don't go backwards. Don't go around and then try to go forward. Catch that with people. When you ask somebody something and they start saying, it ain't me, just stop them right there and say, dog, it's okay. Give him a hug.
He went on Pat McAfee's show. It was because he went on there to insult me. LeBron don't do that. LeBron don't do that.
But Stephen A. Smith does. So what's good for the goose is good. You know you be insulting people, and it's okay. Oh, I guess it's only okay when you do it. See, this is my big issue with media members, not the media members. They are, I'm telling you, I know them all. They are thin-skinned. Them suckers be talking about everybody, and where I'm from, we all joke. We all Jones. Y'all can tell by my personality. We all clown. We laugh at our pain. So if you're a part of our gang, that means you gonna dish it out and you can take it back. But these cats want to dish it out. You want to have 2 hours of a whole platform clowning everybody, joking when you want to joke, insulting them when you want to insult them, but then let them have the audacity. When you got 274,000 disses off, they can't get one back. And then, look, I will admit, that one was big. He went to McAfee. That's a big diss. But, dog, do the quantity count. You've been dissing him way more than he dissed you. Come on, it's not even close.
But do you see why, though? Because the timeline of everything, this is something that I actually, I mean, it was in the zeitgeist. I mean, it'd be hard not to understand being a sports fan.
Right.
That was during the time where, okay, the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn happened. Then
No. With me?
Was that before or after?
No. The 7 p.m. with Brooklyn was like damn near a year later.
This is what happens in arguments, and I hate this. You get too cute. Like, stick to the script. We don't need to have a sequence of events to know that the event we're talking about, you were BSing. Or the event you were talking about, he was right. But now you try to get all this substantial and circumstantial evidence that now he ain't even talking about what he felt. He talking about, oh, that wasn't real. That wasn't when it happened. And you have allowed him out. Let's see if we get back on track. We are not talking about when you did another podcast. Even though we know on that podcast, you were taking your shots, right? And Carmelo was just sitting there like, I'm going to let you be because I'm a host. But don't let people off the hook like this. Come on, Cam, get him back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, months later, rather. It was months later.
So
absolutely.
So that happened first?
That happened first, yes.
So did that ignite the reaction?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Come on.
Contrary to popular belief,
okay,
I might react to what somebody says or does as it relates to me or the industry. But it truly isn't personal. I'm just like, yo.
See, this is why Thomas Sowell said, doesn't matter how smart you are if you don't stop and think. That's why I love this show, because I stop people. I pause them. I'm like, no. You may see me react to things that hit me. You may see me react to things that hit the industry, but it ain't personal. What is it then? Professional? It's professional when you talk about stuff that hurts you or hits you? Woo!
I feel a certain way about this particular subject. It's never about the person until that day. That day, when that man went on Pat McAfee, just to disrespect me, that forever changed. All the people that you see here with me tonight.
So when you go on your show any day and diss him, that doesn't change things? Oh man, like it's a little bit of a God complex mixed with dog, like auntie behavior. Like this is getting your nails done with your boys. Like, you know, and it's okay because I get my nails done and I've been in there with my boys. But I also know how that looks. I know how that sounds. It's okay. You can't do something and then be like, oh, I ain't doing it. You know, that's what the women were going through. Oh, I could dress like this and don't think I am. I was like, well, I'm going to think you are. You're going to prove that you're not. You know what I'm saying? If you show up to me with a police officer uniform, I'm going to say, hey, I need some help. And then you're like, no, I'm not a cop. And you're like, well, why you look like one? Like, the point is this, being real. You can't act like this dude did something you haven't done. These are the rules of engagement in the games that you started and the games that you play. So let's play ball.
Along with countless other people. They all tried to talk me out of it, every one of them. Fuck that. It don't matter. I didn't give a damn what anybody said, and I still don't. And I meant what I said. Every word you see, when I came at it, it was like, yo,
Was it?
Yo, look, I'm just poking at him now because he obviously knows he's caught. Why can't dudes or maybe women too, why can't people just admit it's personal? Okay? I can tell you when it's personal. It's personal when you go out your way. That's a telltale. It ain't personal if you react. If somebody slap you, you slap them back. It wasn't like, yo, I had a problem with him. He slapped me. So that became the problem. So when you see reaction, I don't do this for Stephen A all the time when he talking about LeBron, because most of the time he's just talking about LeBron. But let's separate those times from this time and other times where like, dog, it's personal. Just say yes, it is when it is.
Not personal.
Oh, it was. That was personal.
Okay.
Because it was like, no, you didn't do that shit. You gonna go on national television just to disrespect me over.
All right, enough. Y'all get the point now. He does that almost every week. I won't say every day he talks about LeBron in a bad way, but about every week, if you really went through his shows, I'm certain there was a time where he's like, LeBron sitting there like, why he say that? Why he do that? Why he come at me like that? You know what I'm saying? Come on, be real.
For something that I don't believe I did. To roll up on me courtside at a game and to roll up on me like that. That was bad enough.
Hey, dog, I love that I play football because I walk around with a toughness that I'm not even talking about gangster. I'm not talking about thug. I'm not talking about hard. A toughness that I walk around with a disposition that I'm not scared of stuff. I'm just like, dog, you're not gonna make me flinch. I have been in the trenches. Okay? So when I hear this, you rolled up on me and you came at me like that. Dog, you're the same one that is on TV countless times saying, hey, I ain't hard to find. I'm always there. I don't run from stuff. You see me, come speak to me. And when somebody does that and then you finally see somebody say, okay, let me pick up this phone and call you. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. As grandma said, don't call for attention and then hang up. We still on the line, brother. You've been saying all this time, all y'all dudes out there, I'm there. Y'all know I'm coming. All right, well, I'm here too. Let's go.
But then to go on the show that comes on after me, to fly into Indy, to drive damn near an hour to the studio, to sit in there for a couple of hours just to talk shit about me. Nah, bro. No, that was not going to stand. And be very, very clear.
Why not? Why not?
Nobody at ESPN liked it. They didn't want that. My exact words were, move out the way.
Okay, and we're going to move out the way right now because we're going to part two that blah, blah, blah. Look, I am raised by my mother, my father in the house, my sister, one sister older than me, OG Henny Lo Tiki. Shout out to my sister, Lata Shika, who will whoop your ass for me, and she did it my whole childhood. And then I have another sister. We weren't raised in the same house, but that's my other sister. She's older too. So I got two older sisters, my mama, and then my grandmother, huge influence, right? Third parent. So I know women, and I know the influences they have over you. And I know how they can make you look at a particular situation versus my dad and me were the only dudes that looked at it a little different. So when you look at a situation where you having a little issue with somebody, you beefing with somebody, a woman will say, how dare you fly all the way there, take a limo and drive and then talk about me. Where a dude will look at the same situation and be like, dog, oh, that's what you want to do? Okay, hold my beer, my turn. You see the difference? And look, I'm saying it because I was raised around a lot of women. Thank God daddy was there. And in this situation, Stephen A., the toughness that you need to exhibit right now, you're in front of Cam Newton. Y'all say what y'all want about that Super Bowl fumble. Shut it. Cam Newton was an MVP in the NFL. I don't care if his legs crossed or not. The dude is tough. You talking about LeBron James, who is in the GOAT conversation. He's tough. Ain't nobody trying to hear, how dare you, when we going back and forth and beefing, try to one-up me and actually checkmate me by going to my adversary, opponent. I'm supposed to act like we all in the same gang because we both work at ESPN, but you notice everybody at ESPN didn't like it except somebody that they couldn't tell that they couldn't do it. And his name is Pat McAfee. Everybody at ESPN mad, right? Okay. McAfee's like, oh, well, stay mad then. I got LeBron. You think, first of all, I don't even believe everybody mad because they're like, you got LeBron? Bring him. We don't care. Hook or crook, get LeBron on the network. But part two, McAfee got it carved out where he like, I don't give a damn if you like it or not. He coming on just like he did with Aaron Rodgers, etc. Stephen A. Smith just got outmaneuvered in that one. I don't know why he don't just say it was personal and I got beat in that moment. I tried to come back. It is. I guess nobody wants to admit that, but that's all I see. Beat up in the comments. Let me know if y'all see something different. But god dang, that's a lot of dancing. That's more than the MJ movie. That's a lot of dancing, big dog, to just say, he got me. Dog, that's what my daddy would say. My daddy be like, shut up, boy. I'm like, what? I was, daddy, but, and he was like, you lost. It's okay. My mom was like, tell me what happened. Oh, they shouldn't have did that to you. Oh, they ain't even call foul. Mama, I don't play basketball anymore. Oh, well, whatever. They should have did something. All them boys jumping on you. My mama used to justify anything that happened to me. Where they live. And my daddy would be like, go to school tomorrow and talk to him. That's all you had to do, Stephen A. Smith. Lean into the daddy role. Lean into what Papa would say, not what Mama would say. Mama had you outside right now. How you gonna do that? That's all I see. That's all I see. Let's continue with this because I think this is interesting right here. This was LeBron's 7th series win as the betting underdog. This is important, y'all. This is his 7th series win as the betting underdog. That's more 7-game series upsets than Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, Tim Duncan. Combined. Okay, why does that matter? I ain't gonna go too deep. It's numbers. I know y'all ain't nerds like me. Point being, he goes into a series, they saying the other team better than you. Oh, you won? And he's done that more than Michael Jordan because his teams were better than the other team. Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, Tim Duncan. 2 ways you look at that. One, they had better teams than the teams they were facing in the playoffs. Other way you look at it is like, if they didn't have the better team, they also didn't win. Another argument for LeBron if you really want to go there, okay? Here's another argument for LeBron. Got nothing to do with LeBron, but it does have something to do with LeBron. LeBron is known as the best player ever, GOAT, or at least second. You know who's known as the best player right now, if not second? This guy, Jokic. However, SGA is probably number one, him number two. You can flip them, just like Jordan and LeBron. But peep this. The record of each opponent Jokic faced in his NBA Finals run. It's starting to come at you, Jokic. You know how it goes. They build you up to tear you down. Now all these stats, all I do is log on to X and I get easy stats on, damn, Jokic is a little paper champ. This is what they trying to say, paper champ. First round, he beat a 42-win team. I ain't mad at it, but that's a number. Second round, 45. Then a 43. And then to win a championship, a 44. He has never beaten a 50-plus win team in the postseason. On this show, we have fun, but we also learn. Damn. Okay, so one more on LeBron. Let's get up off the LeBron. Pause. Most 25 5-5 games in the last 60 years. LeBron has 157 of them because he has 82 of them since he turned 30, and he had 75 of them before 30. Damn. He is aging like fine wine. Jordan had 73, Bird had 53, Steph 53, Kobe 52. So Father Time's record, as someone wants to say, I don't even know how you say this. This is millions, this is billions, this is trillions. What's after trillions? Quadrillions? What's after that? Penta. All right, let's say pentamillions, pentaillions, 9 pentaillions, 879 quadrillions, 987 trillions, 561,217. Oh, I messed it up. Damn it. And one. Basically, that's Father Time's record. All the humans that have ever existed, including E.T., because E.T. came to Earth and he hung out with Elliot, and won. They saying he taking God and Father Time to the ropes. He taking them to the bell, to the 12th round. That's sick. Respect for it. And speaking of E.T. and aliens, we must continue our conversation because we are not alone. As Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. There are really aliens out there, for real. For real. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member, or send a super chat right now, and we'll chop it up in this moment. Respect for you gangsters. Elliot, talk to me.
So folks at the SETI Institute, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, they've come up with an analogy. The people have said, well, we haven't found life yet, so maybe there's no life anywhere. And we say, no, take a cup and scoop it into the ocean. That's like saying, the ocean has no whales in it.
Is that the equivalent?
Yeah, it's equivalent in terms of the space of searching, because it's not only in physical space, but it's in time. Suppose aliens sent radio signals to us, and they arrived 2,000 years ago. Do the Romans have radio telescopes? No.
Oh.
But we would all count them as intelligent. Mm-hmm. So communication requires intelligence and technology. How long have we had technology to do that?
Yesterday.
80 years.
On the chance of probability, do you think there are aliens in the Milky Way galaxy?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
You think there are?
I don't see why not. It's a calculation you can do. I did it with 2 colleagues of mine. We have about 100 civilizations in the galaxy.
Y'all hear that? Just in the galaxy, golly. I know it's a lot of illegal aliens in California and in the U.S. That was a good one. I'm going to give it to you. No. Okay, yeah. But at the same time, dog, I am a firm believer. Before, I'm not going to lie, I was like, yeah, they out there, but I was just saying that, like, you could convince me the other way easily. After listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson, I am certain they are out there. Listen to this.
Alive now. That's not many out of the total number of stars, but again, a civilization has to evolve out of whatever it was, and it's a tiny little slice of time relative to how long the planet has been there.
Damn.
100 different living.
Yeah, civilizations.
I pause on the word living because living can mean many things.
Well, I mean, Mars might have had life, but it would be dead today on the surface. So we're looking for living civilizations.
And does that excite you?
Yes, completely. But You want to now tell me it has visited you with fuzzy lights in the sky.
Right.
And no one has like brought forth an alien.
Yeah.
I need better evidence because you're making an extraordinary claim.
Okay, and that's interesting. Like, we are so cocky. So cocky. Like, this God complex, I'm starting to see that and say that a lot. And look, catch me when I do it. But, okay, y'all exist? Okay, cool. Y'all exist? All right, prove it. First of all, why I got to prove that we exist? Are you proving you exist? No. Visit me, show up, let me capture you, let me study you, maybe kill you, and then, yeah, y'all exist. Man, we crazy down here.
It's fascination with meeting these aliens when we've got crazy species we've never met on our own planet.
That's a good point. And plus, what do we need real aliens for when we have Hollywood?
Thank you, my man sent here. Super Chat, he said, that dude, excellent topic, Galaxy Real. I know, I think this is fascinating. Like, yeah, we could talk about how many assists LeBron had last night. Or we could talk about, there's aliens and we just don't see them.
The funny part to me is we have no knowledge that aliens want to harm us. But we do have knowledge that humans want to harm humans. And any encounter between an advanced civilization and one that was less advanced in the history of exploration has never boded well for the less advanced civilization.
Yep.
So for me, we are describing aliens not as we think they would be, but as we know we are to one another.
Woo! Because we ain't nothing.
And we've only got to play out what we would do as well if we found an alien civilization. What would humans do?
You know what we'll do? Straight jacking. What do they say? What Ice Cube say? Straight jacking. If an alien show up right here, he better show up with a vest on. They smoking him. Bah, bah. And then they gonna say, oh, no, don't kill him. After they done shot him up. It's just gonna be bad. All bad. See, this topic, look at this show, man. We went from LeBron James, who was just balling. So balling so much he became a GOAT. And in the GOAT conversation, so much he's actually out of this world. If you really compare his stats to others, it's like Father Time is now in question, and now we are outside of our world. Oh, this is deep.
I mean, I think we'd go and try and steal some of them and bring them here.
Well, no, they're probably smarter than us. That's like worms saying, oh, we found some humans. What should we do with them? Should we corral them? No. If aliens came here, they clearly are more advanced than we are.
Thank you.
We haven't left low Earth orbit in 53 years. So if they cross the galaxy to visit us, we're going to shoot a gun at them? They'll laugh at us.
No, no, Elliot, no.
In all the movies that we beat them. That's so funny. I've never thought about that before. That we just shoot guns at them.
You shoot guns at them, and did it really make a difference?
We put like Brad Pitt or whoever in like a Tom Cruise in a...
Dog, we would literally try to hit them with a drone and some guns, and a rocket, and then a missile. Then somebody be like, oh, put the bomb down. You're going to blow us up too. And that little E.T. going to be like, no, idiot. He said, not good. Oh, he going to go like this. Me. And he going to go like this. Beep. And he gonna hit a button that we don't see, but it's out there, and then all you're gonna see is invaders. Woof, woof, woof. Better leave them aliens alone, because they leaving us alone. And that's a good thing. We have not left low orbit. Like, we are so pedestrian as much as we are this shit. We are everything and we're nothing. It's just that simple, man. There's a whole world out there, and I'm fascinated by it. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. We still got a ton of topics to talk about. We got to get into that Luka Doncic secret trade that Jeannie Buss admits she had to keep away from LeBron and Mark Cuban and others. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Megan and Clay. That's coming up next. Coach JB and how he gets away with being so damn gangster as a white man from Compton. Let's talk about that. We got more of Stephen A. Smith and Cam Newton. The black community turned on Stephen A. Smith. We're going to see how he twists and turns that. We're going to get a little deeper into the Kobe Shaq issue because we know now from Gary Vitti what really was going on behind the scenes. Fascinating. And Molly Qerim, Jason Whitlock, those are conversations that Cam and Stephen A. Smith tackled as well. Let's see it. All right. Without further ado, give some love to some of the fans out there. Top fans are Restream Bot is 5, TC210, my dog is 4, Money Boy Trey is 3. I love throwing up like fake gang signs. This ain't no real gang where I'm from, but it feel gangster. Number 2, Send Here, and number 1, the Stomp, as always, Stomp. I always, in fact, I do this every now and then. I show y'all how fascinated I was growing up that you would get killed if you did this around this neighborhood, because that is 60s and that is Hoover, right? But look at this. This is death to them. But what is this? Peace. Oh, I used to sit there and be like, why am I here? I should be out there with them aliens. Speaking of aliens, this don't make any sense either.
That ain't my move. That's not my move. But that's your move too, nigga. No, it's not. I never had $100 million. If I had $100 million at 37 years old, it's the same move.
Here's the problem. And close it for me. Here's the problem. I feel like we do a disservice to the people coming up when we try to not hold people accountable. And the accountable part is not only Clay, is Megan as well. Patterns are important. And when you're in a situation like that, sometimes people should know what love bombing is. Love bombing is a real thing. You guys like to promote these new words and these new theories and shit like that. That's a real thing. And niggas do it. You know, Mark, that niggas do it.
I love bombed.
Nigga, you vocally bomb. Nigga,
Okay, so for those who don't know, love bombing is, I guess, is basically you make a girl feel really special. Like, I guess this is a weird thing, and I have my issues with it, but basically you are showing her love, and then it goes away, okay? Whether you got what you wanted or you're just tired of her, whatever. And to me, that's a different way of explaining normal behavior. Like, you do wake up one day and be like, I'm good. I almost quit football at age 12. I was killing it. We had not lost a single game yet. No lie. 4 seasons of not losing the game. I'm in my 4th year. We finally lose a championship game that year, 6-0. First loss ever in football. And I'm like, I want to quit. I'm scoring 4 or 5 touchdowns a game. But I wanted to go outside and hang with my boys. I wanted to play the radio and listen to LL Cool J. I wanted to play Nintendo. I wanted to do something. I was tired of just getting home. As soon as I get home, rushing to put on some football pads and go run around on some dirt. I got tired of it. You wake up the day before, I love football. That day, if I didn't have a father, my daddy talked to me. He said, boy, what we gonna do is finish what we started. And after that, in the off season, when this is over, if you want to quit, we'll talk through it. You can quit. But you ain't quitting in the middle of it. You ain't quitting what you started. No.
Intellectually bomb. Nigga, you know what you do. Hey, that looks nice today, Dr. K. You know what you do, my nigga. You know the game. So what I'm saying is that I get that's why I'm asking, do you really mean this from your heart as a man? Do you, or you just saying, yo, I'm older now, so I look at things different? Because you out of all people should know the game. You know it. You know when a nigga pretending. It was all pretend. Cool. Nigga wasn't serious. Nigga, we doing this for the camera. You outside with me. You Meg. But he has a phone.
You also could have been serious.
He has a phone. Hold on.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't like that. Don't say I'm not serious. Just say I'm not married. Just say I didn't go all the way. But don't act like every step I'm taking is a fake step just because I could rescind them. You could change your mind. You could change your spirit. You could change your heart. And you don't know what evidence. See, this is the thing about not speaking. Clay hasn't said anything about this, right? So we don't know what he found. He could have found pictures, videos of her last night getting it in with somebody else. And then I've seen this. I'm going to tell you, women will try and get in front of the narrative, get in front of it. So they're going to label it what they want because they need the story to feel good. I've seen it. Like, be real. We've seen it with Diana Rossini. Like, they were like, it's funny. All right. And then it's like, oh, how dare you? Then she tried to victimhood it and say, y'all always coming at women in this industry. What that got to do with the fact that were you there with another group of people? Like, women will go, phew, and you be like, dog, hold on. Where'd you just go? Nobody talking about that. So don't say that Clay didn't find new evidence. Don't also, because he hasn't told us, That's what men do. We just take it on the chin like, we good. It's over. She say what she want. I'm good. I know I'm good. I don't need all y'all to say, yeah, you good. She needs that. How do you break up with somebody in meet? I thought you were supposed to be so sad that you just gotta just take some time. But no, you find the power to flex your fingers on your phone and send a post. If I'm Clay, I'm like, good riddance. I dodged one right there. You just told on yourself.
Happened. Yo, listen, he has a phone and access to the internet like we all do. He saw all the things like we all do.
I hate love. I hate the word love.
And niggas put that in their mind. When we go into a situation fucking with a girl that fucked with a lot of niggas, not saying this is a situation, we have something in our mind as men.
Yeah. Bro, how do we?
Yeah, you're right. Like, let's not lie. If you know a girl got a little bit of a reputation, if not a big one, but you taking it, you're like, look, I like her. I know she done did a lot before, but maybe she different, or maybe she ain't different, but I still want it. You go to the plate, it ain't a clean count. No balls and no strikes. No, it's not. It's 2 strikes. I ain't took a pitch yet. I ain't took a swing yet. You got 2 strikes already, lady. And the flip is also true. They do that to dudes all the time. Every girl that I used to meet will be like this. Wow, you're in the NFL? That's amazing. I don't really like athletes. Okay, but now you like one. Oh, okay, I'm the first. All right, whatever. Go ahead, girl. Oh, my God. And then you're from Compton and you went to Ivy League school. She give me my whole story. I was like, I know me. Wikipedia. Duh. Okay, and then they hit you with this. Well, I don't usually do this, but I will. And you're like, yeah, I'm sure you don't. But then they looking at you like, I don't trust you guys. I don't trust athletes. Girl, you just told me you ain't dated none. And see what I'm saying? So they do it too. Don't act like it's just dudes who act a little different and don't give you the leash. They don't give you enough rope to really hang yourself with. They just give them 1 strike and it's over.
This is what I hate, right? I hate the phrase love bomb.
Me too.
I could have been feeling you.
That's not love bombing though.
I could have been sincerely feeling you.
Yeah.
But I was in Houston for the weekend.
It didn't last.
That's what I think happened. Honestly, that's what I think happened.
And so
I honestly think like it's dimensions of any relationship. Like you turn the page. You're reading a book. This is an amazing book. Then you turn the page and you're like, this page ain't that fresh. Let me turn another one. Oh, we losing storyline. What the hell they talking about right now? Aliens? Oh, we were talking about the hood. Now you talking about aliens? Okay, let me turn another page. All of a sudden somebody say something, your phone ring. Next thing you know, you ain't picked that book up since. Come on, y'all. Let's talk about our real experiences. This is the disconnect. We forget our experiences, the high and low of it, and then we want to go around here and profess or give some advice. But only our advice sounds like us cleaned up. I hate when people give you advice and they tell you their polished version. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. Tell me when you was almost done. Tell me when you was at the bottom. Give me that emotional context. Give me this old manicured, polished old response. I'm good, homie. I put that on the hood. I'm good. Cop so crooked. Like no limit. Oh, man. Y'all better miss me with that. I got more. We got to laugh at this, though. We got to get more jokes out. Come on.
No. What y'all didn't realize is this nigga played in Oakland for hella years. He might have understood a bitch, you feel me? He might have knew how to, you know what I'm saying?
Klay Thompson was up there in the Bay. Yay.
Y'all keep saying Clay ain't got no game. He fuck Meg Thee Stallion. Hey, first of all, on a bitch, hey, my name Clay, bitch. This nigga best friends with Too Short and E40. Fuck out of here. On a bitch, huh? I'm a real shooter, you feel me? Real shooter, bitch. On a Yara Clay is the name, bitch. Yara Clay. Yara Clay. It's Thompson, bitch. Don't forget it. It's Thompson, bitch.
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, no, y'all missing some shit. Women are really convinced. It's like, this nigga, he ain't never had a woman like Meg.
Look, one thing we got to get out of, and that's God complex, I guess, too. We got to get out of, like, what is the old saying? Like, you show me a beautiful woman, I'll show you somebody who's tired of being with her. Like, the same is true with men. Like, you show me a successful man, rich one. Yeah, women get tired of his ass too. Women wake up and want to divorce you too. Now, we always want to write a different story. Oh, she left him for the money. She left him for that. Sometimes they be like, dog, you ain't as fresh as you. Because if a dude is super successful, typically he travels a lot. Or typically he has a lot of people kissing up to him, and he got to stay perfect. And let's just say men aren't perfect. Women aren't perfect either, but a man taking all this, everywhere he go, girls throwing it at him. Okay, she get tired of that. She ain't stupid. She's saying, because even if you saying no to every single girl, the disrespect is still a yes. I've been there. And it's just me, a D-end. I've been a D-end before, and girls just disrespect whoever I'm with because they got to take their shot. They seen you on TV before, they heard about you, or they homeboy said, hey, him, he got it. And then they say, he right there, that's him. You want to learn about relationships and girls and how it all goes down and what's the real motive? Don't look in front of you. Look to the pasture, to the grandeur. Look beyond what's in front of you. I used to always say 6 feet. I'm not looking right here. If you're right here, I'm good. 6 feet away, you'll see a girl doing this at the bar. She going like this. She like this. And then you're like, okay, let me earmark that. Wait 2 seconds. Guess who's not 6 feet away? Guess who's 6 inches away? Her. Just happened. Just coincidentally right here. Come on, man. They be plotting. Both sides.
Let me run down a little track record before Klay Thompson was fucking Meg Thee Stallion, he was fucking Spider-Man, bitch. He took a goddamn woman from Spider-Man. And then after that, he started fucking Coco Jones. Nigga, Coco Jones so goddamn fine, I drink her toilet water.
I don't know who Coco Jones is. I don't know who that is. I'm going to stop right there. We might give you another time, a part 3. He is funny. But the point of all that is, look, man, stop. Like, it could be good entertainment, but like, y'all trying to really learn from Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson's relationship when you have no deep evidence. You have someone who was cooking and cleaning and loving and acting like she was in love, and he was acting like they were in love, acting really in love. And then it's over. She tells us the reasons, like I'm supposed to believe that. Megan, let me just tell you this. I don't believe what you just said. I don't believe your post. You know why I don't believe your post? Because why are you posting? I would believe it if you didn't post it. Now, I don't know how I'll find out, but I would believe it. I'm not believing once you go to this post stuff, that's narrative shifting. Move. Half of all the stuff that we read headline, that's why I do this show. Half of the stuff we actually hear is BS. BS. And if you slow down and listen to it, you will hear it. You will catch it. I'm guilty of not catching it a lot in my early days. My single times, I would be sitting there. This girl finer than all outdoors. I'm sitting there. We eating at the Cheesecake Factory. I'm tearing them damn popcorn shrimp up. And she literally is telling me some of the dumbest, weirdest, craziest things in the world. And guess what? Or under my feet or over my head. Didn't give a damn. I'm just looking at her. I'm like, she fine. Damn, she fine. Whoa, she pretty. What'd she say? And now, look, I'm more engaged than that, but the point is, when she tells me something that should be a red flag, I just spray paint it green. Nah, it's okay. She didn't know me then. She didn't meet me. Oh, we could change that. And maybe Clay went into it like, man, everybody's saying she this and that. They don't know the Megan I know. And then he realized, maybe I know the Megan they know. Beat up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, man. We are hilarious on this show. We're going to continue to talk that talk. We're going to talk about Cam and Stephen A. Smith. They got the black community conversation still. Molly, where's Molly Qerim in their relationship? Jason Whitlock. We got all that. But right now, give some love to the fans. And then Coach JB is going to tell us how he gets away with being so damn gangster. White man at Compton. I love Coach JB, always. He one of the realest. Like, I know he goes with that mantra. I know he goes with that I'm the realest and it's the realest show. But he actually is a real dude, man. Every time I hang with him, dog, you better be ready for some real heartfelt, like, connection. This is a real dude. He cares, man. It's hilarious to see it. All right, so let's get into this real quick. This is the post I saw. Find a former player of mine, 28 in the NFL, 8 Super Bowl champs, 8 first rounders, talking about me on social media. I'm still waiting for the tweet. They don't get at coach like that. Let's hear it.
Area, inner city kids, a lot of these kids are black, right? How you stay so comfortable in your skin and like so comfortable with who you are, because these kids look at you as a leader. How do you do it?
Nah, they don't. They look at me as a father. They look at me as a father. There's a difference. See, what happens is, and we all know, and a lot of folks might take it the wrong way that goes out on social media because they don't know me. So I don't really give a fuck. They can eat a dick. The bottom line is they don't realize that a lot of them come from single mamas raising 3 or 4 kids. And when I get them and I cuss them out, everyone's up in arms and they see me on Last Chance U. They're like, damn, how can a motherfucker with my skin tone cuss out a motherfucker with your skin tone? And they love them still because real recognize real.
We were talking about this dynamic, yesterday? And look, I know that no one wants to hear this if they are a single mother or single father. If they're a baby mama or baby daddy, but I'm going to raise my hand first. I'm going to lead with my own vulnerability and weakness. I'm a baby daddy. My oldest is not from my wife. So I know both sides of the tracks. Trust me. I'm just going to tell y'all straight up. If you are a single mama or daddy, your kid is being limited. Your kid is being limited. Doesn't mean they can't exceed the limits, right? I also exceeded my limits, the expectations, the things that you think they can do and can't do. They can change that, right? They can reorganize the algorithm you think of your child. You may say, oh, this boy can't do this. He actually can. He actually does. He actually will. And vice versa. But I'm telling you right now, because you can't be available for all that you need to be. It's hard enough when you got 2 parents there committed and focused. You got 1, it's impossible. I'm not even going to say it's improbable. It's impossible. There are a million decisions you must make every single day with your kids. You don't believe me? What happens when your kids don't have school? Everybody been here, right? Kids at home all day for them 8 hours that you used to dropping them off and the kids are with the teachers in school and now they're home. You like, yo, in 1 hour, you can't believe the deviance you're seeing from this little devil. This sucker here is everywhere. That's just 1 hour. And if you have a kid, you don't have the bandwidth, the emotional availability. You don't have the energy. You don't have any of the stuff that you need. It's a combo. Hey, you got to tag team this one. So it's okay. I know highly successful people who came from single mamas and dads. My best friend had one of the worst family structures ever. No mama and daddy around. Daddy was there a little bit, but living with big mama. You know how it goes. That boy graduated with 2 masters from Cornell early and is a top level executive at BlackRock. Y'all know what BlackRock is? They print money. It's insane. But he came from a bad situation.
And at the end of the day, they know if I'm for them or against them. Motherfuckers know. They're not dumb. So at the end of the day, they're like, damn, because I didn't have a dad, woo-woo. And that's why I'm like harder than most cats are, because I'm trying to get them.
You deal.
He trying to get them. Keep talking, coach.
To where they could not get themselves, which is the definition of what? Coaching.
Ooh. I'm going to get you somewhere you didn't even see. You didn't even think you could. I'm going to take you further than you could go by yourself. That is coaching. That's the beauty of coaching, film session, working out, conditioning, that whole cycle to get better for the next opportunity. Oh, he breaking it down. This is life and sports connected, intersecting right here. Go, coach.
So hate me now, love me later. I don't care if you hate me now. At the end, please do this. Find a former player of mine, 28 in the NFL, 8 Super Bowl champs, 8 first rounders, talking shit about me on social media. I'm still waiting for the tweet. I ain't seen it. But all the motherfuckers in the media, Marcellus, hate on me every day. Oh, JB racist, JB this. Motherfucker, you don't know me. I don't give a fuck what you think. But you won't step up to me in person to where they...
Blah. He always got to let that little Compton out. You ain't going to step up to me. Shut up, JB. Ain't nobody stepping up to nobody, right? Respect, man. That is my dog to the fullest. But he is really a thorough dude. Like, I know he comes off crazy and all that stuff, but you just got to know Separate the real from the fake. That's a real one right there. Real crazy, too. I love it too much. All right, beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. We got to get into this, how people turn. We talking about a little bit of race. We got a little life, sports, and a little bit of race sprinkled in there. Let's continue with that as we show love to these top fans. TC210, Moneyboy Trey, Dan Fan, Sent Here is 2, and Stomp, number 1. I see you, Sent Here. Sent Here and I connect every single day, it feels like, online. And now I see him as number 2 top fan. Let's go.
But that's their shit. That doesn't mean that I sit up there and I say, I'm going to go on social media and a cat that I rock with, the cat that I've talked about doing business with, a cat that I got mad love for, I'm going to just sit up there and make a video and talk about you. And by the way, the position that you took was what a lot of people are saying because of politics. And I'm going like this, really, y'all? Really? See,
what video is he talking about? I'm lost. But I know, see, this is the lawyer in me. I don't even know what video he's talking about. Beat it up in the comments. Help me out. Give me some clarity. But I do know this, Stephen A., and I forget the player. Help me out. This is another thing I need. Beat up in the comments. Somebody, was it Kwame Brown or was somebody that was going at it with Stephen A. Smith? And he decided to do a low-light video. It's like a 3-minute low-light video. He was like, this is who I'm beefing with? And it was nothing but his bad plays. And he thought that was going to like, ooh, everybody's going to like, oh, you got him, Stephen A. But resoundingly, the response was, man, that's weak. Every single player has a low-light because they have a highlight. Beat it up in the comments. I forget who that was, but I need to know that so I can bring all this argument together.
people think that this last year has been hard for me, and it has been. It's been one of the hardest years of my life. But it's not for the reasons people think. It's the betrayal. That is one thing I don't get over very easy. It doesn't matter to me. Like I told you before, you called me, we talked with. Good. Even before then, I wasn't mad because I never felt betrayed. I just felt that y'all could have done a better job of asking them questions about me. That's it. But I never felt betrayed. But when I feel betrayed, bro,
who did?
I love. Say what?
Who did it?
No, I'm just saying.
But
I'm saying like.
No. Damn it! He could have answered it. It was Kwame. Okay, y'all saying it was Kwame. Look. When you get betrayed, what you gonna do? Let's hear it,
bro. It could be women. It could be some of my boys. I've had people literally say, "Black people don't fuck with you. You've betrayed your race. We don't want to fuck with you." Cam, those people can never come back in my life. I'm gonna look in that camera. They can go to hell.
Hey, I understand your pain. I hear it all the time too. And I want them to come back in my life so I can explain to them that I can be different than you and we can still be folks. But I understand if you just like, nah, I'm good. If you got that kind of level of ignorance and closed-mindedness, get out my way, move forever. I understand that, but I'm not the type. One, if you're the type that speaks your mind, even though you know it's not a part of the group, the pack, I don't care what group. It could be race. It could be the social group you're in. It could be your sport. It could be any group that you're supposed to represent. I told you guys about the race riots that we used to have in high school. And there was one time it was blacks versus Mexicans. And then they ran by me. It was like, Marcellus, come on, we're going to beat up the Mexicans. I was like, psh, I ain't beating up nobody, let alone a Mexican, let alone a Mexican teammate. I ain't beating up nobody. Why am I going to beat him up? Just because he on the other side in my race? He ain't did nothing to me. They wanted, boy, Beto was my dog. I ain't fighting Beto. Point being, people, look, if you don't like me because of me, life's not a fairy tale. It's a contact sport. Oh, well, you just don't like me. But why do I have to now hate you? They hated on you, and now you going to return the fire? You got to get that out your heart, man. Stephen A., people show you who they are, just know who they are. Doesn't mean you got to become who they are, which is closed-minded and mad and hateful.
They can never come back. Because to know me, you know that cut deep. I almost lost my career because I look out. I cannot count the amount of times I've put my ass on the line for us.
As much as that sounds like wow, I should be flattered, I don't like that. I don't think that's integrity. I understand what he means, and I'm not trying to diss it. I'm just saying, you doing what? For when it's a black story, you really trying to what? Create a different truth? You trying to take care of it? You trying to gloss over it? But then if it's a white story, the same story, just a white person, you gonna bring the hammer? I don't like that. Because if that's good for you, Stephen A., and you get away with that, and you think, I know white people won't say this, I know white broadcasters won't say this, but I know they will do it. You giving license for people. That's what I'm saying. You showing up to somebody who got a gun with a gun, and you like, all right, now you ain't gonna mess with me. No, y'all both gonna get shot. Usually that's what happens. When you got the strap, somehow, some way, you get them, they get you. Simple as that.
Think about it. The archives are there. Go back to the columns of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Go back to me on Fox Sports on the Best Damn Sports Show. Go back to me on ESPN and look at the shit that I've done and the issues that I've been willing to tackle and the sacrifices. I could have shut up and got paid. Remember, everybody want to look at this contract. That contract was signed in 2025. I've been in the business since 1993. I've been repeatedly underpaid. Repeatedly, I had challenges. I got fired, dog.
Preach.
Fired.
Yeah.
People look at me and they say, "Oh, he tight with the damn Sean Hannity." Sean Hannity and I being tight ain't got nothing to do with politics. It got everything to do with the fact that when everybody else had turned their back on me, that motherfucker went to war. And it's like, no, that's my man.
But that's the point that I was just making. Stop trying to say, I'm looking out for us, but then guess who looked out for you when you just said nobody else would go to battle for you? He went to war. A white guy. Wow. Now, imagine if Sean Hannity gonna keep it 100 with you after y'all drinking a few. He like, Stephen A., I got a little issue with you. You just told me that you would really look out for your own, but you don't consider me one of your own, and I'm the one that fought for you more than anybody, including your own. Can you explain yourself?
He ain't that person. What you talk about? Talk about the industry. You understand? Now, you got a lot of people that I sit up there and, Stephen A. Black people? Yeah. Stephen A., damn, that's fucked up. What happened to you? Oh, that's bad. They got their own platforms, and when it's time for them to speak up, it's crickets. But, see, cats get brave now that it's popular, but I was doing it when it wasn't popular. And it's like the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. People was giving me hits for that. Let's go back to that for a second, because I'm just using this as nuggets of examples to highlight that.
I just saw this. Y'all read that. I don't even want to say anything because it ain't flattering. Cam is like, come on, dog. We not having. I got to see this whole interview in full, because right now I got my spidey sense, and it's 100%. It just. I'm not a hater. I just tell the truth too early. My spidey sense is like Cam is a little bit stuck. He like, I work with this dude. This dude already think I slighted him. I'm gonna have a little more mercy on him in terms of this debate, because I've seen Cam be much more contentious when he hears something. Like he's heard a couple things in this segment. He was like, that ain't it. Or let somebody else, like, you can't take credit for like you were the only one out there talking for black issues and they get mad when black people say, oh, you are on the wrong side. It's like you doing the work and then you mad that they not giving you the receipts or the credit for the work. I thought it was about the work. Like if you're doing the work, yeah, it hurts to hear your people say all this stuff, but it doesn't hurt to the point where you stop that. You don't stop that. You don't get bitter at that. You don't get bitter at them. You just like, they'll learn. Like I remember watching Malcolm X, and you watch Martin Luther King, all the documentaries, the movie Malcolm X. Do you know how people were treating them for real? People acting like it was all roses and like everybody said, oh, come on, you guys are going to be world-renowned and saviors of humanity. Man, people would, I ended for both of them. While they were living, they were still taking hits. That's part of the game, no matter what position you play. in the game. Life's a contact sport. You are going to take hits. I don't know the person that doesn't. Billionaire, graduate, whoever you want to say, all of them take hits. Stop acting like you're exempt. Ooh, it's crazy. Be up in the comments. Let's flip the other side of this. Let's flip the other side of this. I thought this was fascinating because I like this. Tyrese Halliburton. He said, I grew up around all white people. And he addressed all them jokes y'all always be having about him. Y'all seen that video with him and all the white girls and all this stuff? I ain't gonna read all this, but basically he says, look, the viral video happens. He said, that video where you see me, this video, hop out of the car with a bunch of white girls, it's his sister, it's his girl's sister and all her friends from growing up. People are killing me, but those are just the people from growing up, right? He's like, these are my people. What y'all talking about? Simple as that. Look. We thought it was like, people were like, oh, it's an orgy or something crazy, or boy, he loves skiing. And he was like, no. It's just the homies. Like, I just laugh. I think you're really limited in your mindset when you don't have diversity of thought, diversity of grouping, Last night I played live ball tennis at Mulholland Country Club, right? And it was thrown by Columbia, my university alumni group. Shout out to everybody who threw that, right? And I'm there with Wiley, who invited me. And James, who was there. It was 2 black people there, myself and another lady, and then my wife shows up with my son. But even though I know that count, I don't care. I just don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I've been places where it's all black people. I've been places where I was the only black person. And everywhere I go, there I am. R-A-W, a terrorist, here to bring trouble to. I'm just there. And I wish people would understand, be there. And if you there, you are the representative, you are the representation, you are part of the association. Instead of like, oh, they there, I ain't there, where we at? I don't like that response. I just don't. Simple as that. Man, because it makes you beef. Even though y'all could do great things together, you already got roadblocks because you're looking just at the simple color. It's stupid. Sometimes it's not even color. It's just credit. Some people want credit, huh, Kobe? Huh, Shaquille O'Neal.
And it's really troublesome to me. Sometimes I get choked up about it because it was my family. I mean, I have my family, okay, but this was also my family. And we should have won 10. We literally should have won 10 championships. Okay? And we won 5. We won 3 with the 2 of them, okay? 5 with Phil. Okay. And the problem with not winning it is that when you don't, okay, here's one of the things, like when I talk to young people, one of the things I say, as I've gotten older, okay, that I've realized that the 2 most important commodities that we have in the world are water and time.
I'm about to say time, brother.
You cannot stay alive without water. As long as you have water, they can keep you alive pretty much. Okay? Time, once it's gone, you cannot get it back.
All right, little pivot right here. Beat up in the comments just in case we run out of time. We got Cam and Stephen A. Smith. Y'all want to hear about Molly and their relationship, or y'all want to hear about Jason Whitlock and how he tries to defend himself? And why Cam Newton interviewed that man and didn't push back. So Whitlock or Molly? Beat it up in the comments. Let's continue, Kobe Shaq.
Can't. So you need to be prudent on how you use those 2 things. And once you've lost, the loss is gone. You can't get it back. And there may not be tomorrow. You might not ever get a chance, okay, to be in that position to win again. And that's kind of what happened for a while, okay? And Kobe didn't want to play. He told me, I don't want to play with a dominant big man. I think partly because Michael never played with it. It's some pretty good big men, but not a Qerim Abdul-Jabbar, not a Shaq, okay? And then guess what? He realized.
Hey, it's funny because Kobe used to come on our show all the time, and even, hours interview. Like, we supposed to do a Kobe segment, 15 minutes. We talking to him for 2 hours, it felt like. And one time he was like, look, I want to win, but I want to be the reason we win. And Kobe just had that maniacal mindset of like, I trust me fully. I'm putting in the work. I know I can do it. I trust me fully. So I totally understand where Gary's coming from.
I need a big guy. And then Powell comes.
I want to back up a little bit before we get there. Phil comes in 99, and what changes? How does he get these two star personalities on the same page, at least if it's only for the games?
Got it.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because Kobe and Shaq were together, didn't work out with the coach before. I forget. And then Phil comes with the feel. He can fill it out. He made it work. Got 3 out of them, back. And then they lost the 4th one, and then it all went to him.
Okay. There is a reason. For starters, Phil comes in with 6 rings.
Right.
Okay? So he comes in with instant credibility. I mean, you know it is. These guys come in, you got to earn their respect, right? You don't walk in and get it. But he had already earned it from everyone. That's part one. Part two is he's got a 5-year, $12 million a year contract. He's got a $60 million contract. Guess what? That's telling all the players
how serious he is.
Yes, that Dr. Buss is saying, hey, guess what?
That's our guy.
This is our guy.
Yeah.
Okay, because players can get a guy fired. But you're not going to be quick to fire a $60 million guy that's got 6 rings.
No
okay?
chance.
Nope.
So he comes in, and that's when the term in those days, if you remember, I don't know where it came from, that Phil was wearing the daddy pants. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get off the daddy pants right now. We part 3 that because you got a little more left. But great points. When you come in, you got that security. That's why it's so important to have security in the home, security with your kids. Security allows you to really be who you are. Once you have that foundation, you feel anchored. You be like, now let me flex. Because if you're in survival mode, and this is a problem with the hood. So many people are in survival mode that they can't get from survive mode to thrive mode. You can't thrive unless you first check the box, I know I can survive. Simple as that. So when you get somebody in there, it's like, yo, don't play with us. We know what this is. Whole different animal. All right, I saw y'all vote. Your votes were split, but Molly seems a little shorter, so let's get into this. We're going to get into it. Jason Whitlock, we're going to maybe do that later or we'll do that tomorrow, but we're going to do Molly first. Beat up in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I know. You love the show. I know. Me too. Randy Marsh, shout out to you, big dog. Oh, we got somebody new. Baseball Mind. Jay Grizz is 3. Sin here is still at 2, and Stomp is still at 1. Saying, stop playing with me, y'all. Let's get into it. Cam, Stephen A. Smith, Molly?
My last questions. And when I first came on ESPN, there was a person that was affiliated that's no longer there. Molly Qerim.
Yeah.
Do you guys still communicate?
Rarely. We've spoken once or twice, but we still got a lot of love for each other. I miss her.
How did that unfold? And were you behind that?
I was not behind that. I had nothing to do with that. I love Molly. Molly is a really good friend. She's always been good to me.
Just going to remind you of the times we've heard Stephen A. Smith say, my show, and we know he's an executive producer. Now, we also know he has bosses as well. But to say you had nothing to do with that, and I've been in situations where I've been on a show. I never had the power, it felt like, or the audacity to say it was my show, because other people were there, other co-hosts, etc. But I do know that even me, my lowly self, was asked at times of personnel, of decisions. Shows I've been on, they were like, you want to work with Emmanuel Acho? You want to work with Kelvin Washington? You want to work with Kerry Champion? Like shows that I've been on, and then they're like, all right, we're going to bring somebody else in. You want to work with them? So I don't know. Did they take my advice or not? My answer was yes to all the people I've said. But the point is, what if I said no? Were they still going to show up on the front door? So it's just kind of difficult based on experience to hear that, oh, I had nothing to do with that. They ain't running by you. Maybe. Maybe it was the Luka trade with LeBron. Who knows?
And she was on the show with me for 10 years. And, we were number one. And she had a lot to do with that. Right. Because a lot of people got a lot of love for her. Shay Cornett is the new host, who is outstanding. Yes, she is. She is thorough as hell, and she is out.
Oh, wait. We ain't talking new yet. We still on the old. We got 38 seconds of the old. Keep going, Molly talk.
Outstanding, and I'm proud to have her. But I'm not just speaking about Molly's ability as a host. I'm not just speaking about the love and the affinity that the community had for her. She and I are friends. Mm-hmm. And there were times that, I wondered whether she wanted to be there or not.
Here we go. But first of all, I don't know. I don't want to hold him to all his words because I think they're getting a little loose. You are friends with somebody, affinity for somebody. And Molly been gone since what, August? And y'all talk once, maybe twice? That don't sound like friends to me. I mean, look, I ain't gonna get into semantics, associates, people, just coworkers, but there's underlying tension there. If you are working with somebody for 10 years, and then you only talk to them once or twice in that span, and then y'all know what I'm putting down. Y'all pick it up.
She had a lot going on, and it just got to a point where, she was just at odds in terms of what she wanted to do compared to what they wanted to do.
They as in ESPN.
The bosses. I'm not at liberty to get into details. I can't do that.
But you know, so you were involved. See, this is the thing. People want to act like they didn't have no say in something. You wouldn't be in a room if they didn't want to see or hear you in response. They don't put you in that room, for that. That's a leak. If you're not contributing, everybody got their cups, but you ain't chipping in, you're not in that room. There been meetings I haven't been in that room because they ain't talking to me. Budget. How much we gonna pay our talent? How much we gonna spend on production? How much we gonna spend on marketing for his show? We don't need Wiley in here for that. He ain't got nothing to offer. He gonna say $1 billion. Get out of here. But when it comes to like talent, has Molly checked out? Sound like he was basically saying, sound like she checked out. He said it. Then he said, no, but the bosses had issues with her. Okay, but you know what the issues are. Now, it could have been informal. They could have had their meeting and then say, Stephen A., let me just tell you what's happening up there. Between you and I. And then he going to tell the whole world on the podcast. But the point is, 2 + 2 is something between 3 and 5. Right? That's what they say to the lawyers. This is what this sounds like. It's not 4. It's something between 3 and 5.
I'm not going to do that, but I will tell you that they have a right to make those decisions. But I will tell you that I miss her, that I got a lot of love for her, that she's very, very near and dear to me.
I hope nobody ever only speak to me once in almost a year, twice maybe he said, and then go somewhere and tell me how much they love me, but ain't calling me, ain't texting me, ain't sending a DM, ain't tagging me on a post. like I don't need, if that's a friend, what did Houdini say? With friends like that, who needs enemies?
On a personal level, because especially over the last few years, she's confided in me a lot, trusted me with a lot of things, and our friendship only grew. And I miss her. I miss her a lot.
Sound like he love bombed her. Now that's, come on. Y'all got to give me love and credit when I get a pull, like a call back like that. That was an hour ago we were talking about love bombing. And now that sounds like a love bomb. Oh, we good. Oh, you gone? Oh, all right. Bye-bye.
And that's no shade at Shay, because I'm not even talking about work, because Shay is legit. Shay's the real deal. Yeah. But I'm getting to know Shay because I didn't know Shay. But I've known Molly now.
You knew Shay? Another one.
For over 11 years. And I'm glad that she's doing her thing with Zuffa Boxing. There's a lot more that she can do.
Zuffa or Zufa? I don't know.
She's been very, very public about her battles with endometriosis.
Damn.
And I hope that she's really, really healthy and all of that stuff. And we don't speak often because I'm a busy dude and I don't just pick up the phone and call people all the time and stuff like that.
I use that excuse too. Yeah. I talk to who I need to talk to, though. Don't do that. Hey, everybody who has ever existed in this world, the richest, the poorest, no matter who you are, nicest, meanest, we all got the same bank account of time every day. 24 hours. If you make it through a day, you got 24 hours. Thank you. That's your withdrawal, right? You can withdraw 24 hours if you make it through a day. Never, ever, ever let somebody tell you they were too busy. Just what they're saying, let me translate it for you. You weren't as important as the things I found time for. Don't take that as an insult unless it's insulting. Basically, you are not at that threshold because I only got 24 hours of these and I'm giving 8 to sleep. I got 16 left. Didn't want to spend it with you. There were times I was just by myself thinking. There was times I was with people who I think right now, for whatever reason, are a little more important for my day than you. Doesn't have to be an insult, but you don't sit there, and it can happen for a day or here or there, but it doesn't go months where you don't connect with somebody you have this much love and affinity for, unless, y'all know the answer, you actually don't have that much love and affinity for them. It's okay. Just keep it real. Call balls, balls, strikes, strikes.
But she knows if she ever needs me for anything, I will be there because we're friends. And I got a lot of love for her. And I'm going to always have a lot of love for her. Yeah. And I miss her.
Those are the friends that I grew up with that I finally had to check them. You know, the friends that always got your back. I'm like, who got my front? I'm tired of all my friends got my back. If anything happened, let me know. Dog, everything is always happening. But I don't need just somebody who could come back and shoot or stab or fight or say, yo ain't gonna mess with Marcellus. Okay, that's part of it. I get it. I need the security. I hear you. It's kind of tough and rough around here. But you know what I really need? Somebody to help me navigate through all these options and obstacles and adversity that's in front of me. Can you have my front? All these friends that I'm down with you. You know you can always call me if you need me. How about what if I just want to? How about if you just want to? All this need friendships. Man, look, I'm down with you. Can you be up with me? I got your back. You got my front? Oh, man.
Well, don't look at the clock, bro. But we've been talking for a long time.
Y'all know each other. I love it. Blah, blah, blah. Shout out to my man High Tolerance 2500. Dropped a super duper chat up in here. Said, salute Big Dog and Hydration Nation. Yeah. I'm out of the loop with the Stephen A. Smith Kellerman fallout. I stopped watching First Take when him, RC, and Shannon would gaslight Orlowski on a regular to spin with the backhanded compliments. Oh, I missed that era. But I've seen a clip or two of Orlowski kind of getting pushed to the side, put in a little box. I totally get what you're saying, Big Dog. Real spit. Appreciate you guys, man. I am here. This show is for us, and I'm not going to lie to you. Selfishly, it's for my kids because, I can't live forever. My mom, I got a lot of pictures of my mom, but not like as many as I got of my kids. I got a lot. My dad's still alive. I still got connection, and I still got pictures with him, but like his lessons, my grandmother, I got them in here. I know I forgot a few, but I want to pay it forward, and I want to make sure that at least if my kids find the time, because they will, right? If you care, you find the time, right? You get it. You get it. Oh, I'm so busy. I can't call you, Big Dog. Hey, I'm going to hit you next week. Okay. You say that. And then you go out and you go to the grocery store. That's where all the fine girls are. You go to the grocery store, you're a single dude. Your boy's like, hit me, man. We got to get some pickup. We got to get some run. You're like, all right, Big Dog, I'm busy this week with work and stuff. It's crazy over here. Man, they on my head, but I'm going to hit you next week. We're going to go play next week. All right, cool. You go to the grocery store. Sally from the Valley is right there in aisle 2. You in aisle 2. You speak, she speak, we speak. Guess who you talking to that night? Sally from the Valley. Where did time come from? Guess who you're talking to tomorrow morning? Sally from the Valley. Where did Tom come from? Your boy's sitting there like, damn, he just dribbling by himself in the house. Like, that looks weird. He dribbling in the house by himself. Like, man, my boy next week we gonna get it. We gonna ball out. People be just BSing, dog. It's just crazy. It's okay. It's okay. World has changed. The world has definitely changed. World has changed so much that Steve Kerr has to write a book and says this: America's going backwards. When I finished college almost 40 years ago, if you went to school and got a degree, you could get a job and you could buy a house. Now that's out of reach for most people between student debt and home prices, and the economy slanted toward the very, very top 1%. Boy, he ain't lying. I was talking about that, my wife and I, yesterday. Damn, it's expensive just to live anywhere, everywhere. We don't really have a middle class, and we don't have what used to represent the American dream. All chill and you're doing too much. Yes, we do. I know a lot of people who are like way better off than they were, including myself, god dang it, which was you can do better than your parents. Oh, don't do that. See, this is the thing, man. Look, just stop when you right. Stop when you're correct. Don't do. All right, raise your hand, beat it up in the comments if you better than your parents in terms of like, yeah, my parents were great. I didn't walk in my parents' shoes. I stood on their shoulders. I said, Daddy, boost me up there. Mama, boost me up there. They're like, go get it, baby. Don't do that. You saying these kids ain't doing that now? I got neighbors that are as young as athletes. And guess what? They're not athletes. They're creators. These little sucker sold companies. I was on the phone yesterday. Shout out to Lane. Lane, man, I ain't gonna out him. Lane's a dude. Sold this company to Disney. Lane, like 40 years old. He younger than me. You think he ain't doing better than his parents? Come on, y'all. We're going backward on all that. Our family is lucky. I'm in a position where my family can live well, but there are millions of people out there, young people who are looking at the horizon and saying, I did everything I was told I needed to do, and I can't buy a house, and I can't chase my dream. Think about what that means for the stability of communities and cities and the whole country. Hey, I feel you there. A lot of that was real. A lot of that was dope. At the same time, man, don't get discouraged out there, y'all. Don't get discouraged, and don't lose enthusiasm between your wins and your losses. Don't do that, because things can flip quick. Watch this real fast. The first Coachella, y'all all heard of Coachella. I've been there 1,000 times. I won't go again because I'm too old. But the first Coachella lost $850,000 and forced its founder to sell his house and car. This year, it made $200 million. Yeah, Steve Kerr, what about the American dream? You think he's doing better than his parents? I don't know how this looks, but I could read it. Yeah, I ain't gonna read that right now. Basically, it's an amazing story, though. Shout out to him. You imagine how he feels? Oh, when Coachella rolling around them 2 weekends, he's like, turn my phone off. I don't have any time. No, I'm really mean I don't have any time. Stop these begging-ass friends calling me for tickets. I know he is. I know he's tired. Oh, let's get into this and we out. Jeannie bust. Tomorrow we're going to watch the video. Today we just going to do this because we ain't got no time. I think Mark Cuban would have jumped in front of a train to keep it from happening. Jeannie bust on how the Luka trade happened. Right? For everybody who said LeBron knew, Jeannie said no. Mark Cuban would have destroyed the earth and all the planets and the aliens out there. Remember that? Another callback. All the aliens out there if he would have known. Nah, Jeannie Buss said, I kept this to myself. Real spit. It's crazy out there. So love for you guys, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me today. Today was a very, very spirited show. I don't know what got into me. Oh, it was the Celsius. Hey, you drink some Celsius. I don't even know if it works anymore, but as soon as it touches my lips, and I was like, what is that? Celsius? Oh, yeah, brother. What do you say? Take a bite of this Slim Jim, brother. Oh, yeah, brother. I get hype on some Celsius. It's just the way it goes. So love for everybody out there, man. Have an amazing day, amazing weekend. I may do it tomorrow. I may not. Let me not lie to y'all. I love y'all too much. See, I sound like Stephen A. Let me stop. I ain't doing it tomorrow. Nope. I'll see y'all Monday. Love for you guys. Have an amazing one. Peace.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verdict. Time to hide.